Good morning. Welcome to Greenlight the Day. My name is Nisi or Denise, and I'm cuddled up under my fuzzy blanket because I'm cold. Winter is coming. They're saying there's supposed to be snow today. Yay! Anyways, I guess it is November. It is that time of year there. Oh, I'm a little more centered now. Anyways, today my Greenlight the Day video is kind of a response to Julie's video from yesterday. Kind of, sort of. It's funny because some of the things she talked about are some of the things that I've been thinking about recently, and I just kind of feel like I need to have a coffee with Julie this morning so that we can share back and forth. I'm glad that I was able to watch her video actually because I have about another 3 years before I can retire. And I know that doesn't seem like it's not tomorrow, but I can remember looking at the calendar and saying, wow, just under 10 years till I can retire, or 6 years till I can retire, or 5 years. And literally in a blink of an eye, I'm down to about 3 years till I can retire. And so I know just how quickly that is going to go. And I've said for years that when I retire, I probably will continue to work doing something part time to supplement my retirement, maybe in this line of work. But I can sort of lately identify with Julie's sentiments about being tired. And again, I love what I'm doing and I believe in what I'm doing and I think I do a good job in what I'm doing. But I'm starting to kind of think, I don't know if I want to do this in 3 years' time after I'm done doing this, right? And I think I'm very fortunate in the fact that I've actually kind of changed careers 3 times in my life, right? Like I first couple of years, right out of high school, I took a secretarial course and I worked for the Department of Justice in an office job for a while, and I knew I didn't want to be at a desk just doing paperwork. And so then I went back to school and got my nursing diploma, and I did bedside nursing then for about 20 years. And then about 14 years ago, I fell into this job in information technology as an analyst supporting clinical applications, and have loved every single one of my jobs. But Julie, I want to say to you directly, I don't at all see that decision as a quitting decision. I really think that, and I know that some of the reasons that you gave for deciding to leave might make it feel like you're quitting or walking away. But maybe it's just your heart and your soul saying, you did good. You've completed what you needed to complete during this phase of your life, and it's now time to move on and find those new doors, those new opportunities that you talked about. And that's how I really look at it. So I make no commitments for the future. I mean, I can retire in about 3 years. Maybe I'll work 5 years. I don't know. Maybe I'll continue to work part time in this line of business after I retire. I don't know. Maybe I'll move out into the bush and set up a tent and be a tree hugger, as my family calls me. I don't know. And that's okay. But what I do know is that there comes a time when it is time to move on, when it's time to say, not I'm done, but I'm done. I'm done. And I did good, and I loved every minute of what I did, and now it's time to see what the next phase of my life brings and to explore that. And I think that if you can make that decision and move into that decision, you're doing service not only to you, but to everybody around you. Because if you stay in a place in your life where you don't feel like you're fulfilling any kind of purpose or intent, where you're not getting the same sort of fulfillment or joy, that is going to trickle out into every part of your life. And you know what? You owe it to yourself to find your best life, to stand strong even when it's hard, because it's hard to walk away. I mean, I've left different places, different jobs, many times knowing that I probably weren't going to see the people that I was working with at anymore ever again. And that's hard, but there's also the excitement of what's new and what's coming. And so, is there trepidation when I think about retiring and quitting? Sure it does. I mean, I've been with this organization for 26 years now. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't a great deal of excitement when I think about what comes next. So it doesn't mean that, I didn't appreciate, get joy, or love what I'm doing now. But I do. I look forward to every phase coming in the future, whether it's completion of this phase or the start of the new phase, whatever that might be. And so, Julie, I invite you to pat yourself on the back and say, you know what? I'm so proud of myself for making the decision that it's time for me to move on. And I invite you to open your heart and your soul to the opportunities that are coming your way and to get excited about that, because it's good. And I have no doubt whatsoever that you're going to find what that next thing is that you're supposed to be doing, Julie. I believe that with all of my heart. Anyways, I hope that you're all taking care of yourself and each other. Make a great day.